Australia is a sport-loving nation. Rugby, cricket, Aussie rules football dominate this country. Ice hockey is probably the last thing you think you'd see here. But they've been playing it for over 100 years and actually have one of the oldest hockey federations in the world. Even after all that time, it's a long way from being relevant. So I've came here to see how Australian hockey players, with very few rinks in the country, limited resources, strive to perform their best down under. My name is Paul Bissonnette. Some of you may know me as Biz Nasty. I played 12 years of pro hockey, and even after all that time on the ice, I never thought I'd end up in Melbourne to see how ice hockey is advancing in Australia. But here I am. And now that I'm here, I'm gonna find out what's driving these players onto the ice and why they're choosing to play ice hockey. There's a group of junior players about to scrimmage this afternoon. I figure what better way to start than there. Let's go check it out. What's up, boys? So what's it like playing hockey in Australia?
Like, we don't get much ice time or anything like that. And the ice is terrible.
How many hours a week are you on the ice?
About 3 or 4 sometimes.
First of all, where are you from?
Brisbane?
Okay, Brisbane. And how many rinks there?
Just 2.
So you got to come here to get some good training in.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing your skills out there.
So this player who passes it, you got to get ready and get another puck on your tape. Don't pass the puck and then look at it and think it's over.
Nice call, yep.
Oh! Nice, boys! I'm really interested to see where their hockey minds are at when they start playing and getting a game situation. How long have you been playing hockey?
5, 6 years.
What made you fall in love with it?
The speed. I like the intensive feeling.
In Australia, you don't really improve as much because you don't get as much ice time.
Do you find like this teaching and the ice time and the resources are getting better though?
Yeah, they are getting better because more people are playing hockey in Australia. So that means more coaches, more parents want to help out. It just makes the hockey even better.
How long have you been playing?
8, 9 years. That was the inline hockey, because I lived in Bendigo, which is 2 hours away from any rinks.
So how often do you get to get on the ice?
3 times a week now.
So you're commuting 2 hours just to skate?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You said you're from Canada, and just to come over here and help these kids develop is probably pretty cool.
It's so cool to see the passion that people have here. It's like a tight-knit community. They put in the time. They just want it.
How much change have you seen in the type of resources that are being offered to these kids now than maybe 5 years ago?
All the volunteers who have come down and volunteered their time have been able to learn off the coaches how to teach the kids correctly. So the kids who want to learn, you put the effort in and the progression they can get. It's huge.
Yesterday, we got a chance to see how these young players in Australia train. Now, today, I'm going to get my first ever taste of AIHL action. The Melbourne Mustang against the Melbourne Ice, one of the biggest rivalries in Australia, is going to kick off today. And I heard things are going to get chippy. I'm excited to watch it. What's up, boys? How are you? Why the bad blood?
I don't know, these boys just encouraged me to do it all game. We don't really like the ice, so...
They won the championship last year, didn't they? Is that one reason you want to set the tone early for the season?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's no better way than do it. Get the boys going as well.
A little bitter that you guys took the championship last year?
It's always pretty emotional with us and them. They don't like us and we don't like them, and they're down the hall, we share a rink. It's always on.
What's the consensus on the team this year? You guys supposed to be pretty good?
We've got a good core group of Australian players that have played for a fair few years.
I wanted to ask you guys how much the league's grown since you guys have like known it, since it's came over. You guys are selling out games here.
When we started, it was pretty well unknown. I was quite young. It's grown huge.
There's definitely a good following. A lot of like really good supporters as well. When Melbourne play Melbourne, this stadium packs out, and all along the board there's 3 or 4 people deep. It's a really good atmosphere.
Get the legs going, boys. Gotta get the legs moving.
Talk about the grind of this league in general.
I think the biggest thing is just that it is an amateur league still.
So we got guys from pretty much all over the world, but you come here for the love of the game rather than playing for money, and that's pretty much what it is.
I'm here with Andy Lamrock, the CEO and co-owner of the Melbourne Ice. And here we have the 3rd oldest ice hockey trophy in the world.
Everyone that's ever played and won it, it's got their name on it. She's a beauty.
For a nation that's had hockey established for that long, you guys are ranked 33rd in the world.
Hockey in Australia has always been at a level based on availability of ice. So we're not like Canada where there's, 10 ice rinks in 5 square miles. There's 10 ice rinks in Australia.
You're one of 2 teams in Melbourne. Talk about that rivalry, what it does to grow the game in Melbourne as well as the whole league.
In our building here, we have 2 Melbourne teams, and the Mustangs are a great organisation. We have a lot of respect for them, but when it's on the ice, you know what a rivalry's like. It's local talent versus local talent. It's real bragging rights. When we get on the ice, it's just another level. The chirping starts, and fans love that.
I'm actually surprised they played 2 15-minute periods in the first and second, and then the last period is 20 minutes. It's supposed to be a friendly, this is an exhibition game, but there's some bad blood between these 2 teams. Oh, he shut his helmet!
Mustangs have drew first blood here.
I'm actually quite impressed with the level of play so far. Oh, wow. That guy tried to murder that other guy.
I'd say the biggest difference so far, structurally, the hockey sense isn't there. You see plays break down a lot. One of the positives to seeing a lot of breakdowns, though, is that the games are more entertaining.
If you had the opportunity to play for one team, who would you guys play for?
Melbourne Ice.
A couple basic things I noticed. Olympic-size ice, obviously. A lot more ice out there than North America.
These guys really hate each other. Things are picking up here.
Melbourne Ice have done it. Hey guys, we've reached the end of our trip. I had an unbelievable experience in Australia, not only taking in the culture, but how they're advancing the sport of ice hockey here. There's more rinks coming, the development's getting better, coaches coming over to volunteer their time. It was cool to see how they're progressing the young kids in development. Although they're only 33rd in the world right now, I think they're definitely doing a great job, and it seems as if though ice hockey is really going to advance here. And I can't wait to see where they go from here.